Finding ways to earn extra money doesn't always mean taking on a second job. Renting out things you already own can be a simple and flexible option. You might have a spare room, car, or tools sitting unused, and these can easily be turned into sources of income. Many of us overlook how much we could be making by renting these items. With more people preferring to rent instead of buy, demand is higher than ever. By offering what you have, you can start bringing in extra cash without a major time commitment. Nearly 40% of Americans struggle to cover a $400 emergency expense, which makes it clear that finding easy ways to generate extra income is crucial for financial stability. At ChaChingQueen, we've seen how renting out everyday items can create a steady stream of side income. In this video, we'll explore the best things to rent out and how you can get started without much effort. So, what do you have sitting around that could start making money for you today? Let's get into some of the most popular things you can rent out and see how easy it is to turn your unused items into a steady source of income. Check out the full details by visiting the link in the description. Number 1. Property short-term rentals. Short-term rental platforms like Airbnb or VRBO have made it incredibly easy to rent out your home, apartment, or even a spare room. Travelers love the option of staying in unique, homey places over hotels like a cozy cabin, a beachfront house, or a city apartment. To make this work, keep in mind local regulations. Many cities have rules around short-term rentals. It's not unreasonable to earn $500 to $3,000 for just a few days of renting out your place. You'll also want to prepare for the cleaning, and restocking your space between guests can take some effort, but the payout can make it worthwhile. Number 2. Home or spare room. Long-term rentals. If short-term hosting isn't your style, consider renting your space long-term. This works especially well if you have a basement apartment, a separate guest house, or a second home. Long-term rentals provide steady monthly income without the frequent turnover that comes with short-term hosting. Plus, finding the right tenants could turn this into a nearly hands-off source of extra cash. You can make $1,000 to $3,500 per month, depending on your space, area, and the length of time you're planning to rent the space out. And you may even get a more stable income if the person renting plans to sublease. It's similar to strategies in item number 1. Make sure to familiarize yourself with tenant laws and rental agreements. It's crucial to know the rules before diving in so you're protected and your tenants feel secure. Number 3. Rent out your vacation home. Do you own a vacation home that sits empty for months? Renting it out during off-seasons, or when you're not using it, could turn that property into a money-making machine. Many vacation homes near popular attractions or beaches are in high demand. Renting your vacation home during off-seasons, or when you're not using it, can generate $1,000 to $5,000 for just a few days. Homes in desirable locations near beaches, mountains, or tourist hotspots tend to command higher rates. By offering short-term rentals during peak travel times, you can earn significant income while also covering the costs of maintaining the property. Number 4 on our list of simple ways to make money renting out your stuff is rideshare rentals. If you've got a car that's not in constant use, renting it out through platforms like Turo or GetAround is a great way to earn extra income. People often rent cars when traveling or when their vehicle is in the shop, and you could help fill that gap. Plus, these platforms often include insurance coverage to protect both you and your vehicle. The more popular your vehicle type, the more you can earn. People are often looking for everything, from luxury cars to fuel-efficient compacts. Renting your car through platforms like Turo can earn you between $200 to $1,000 per month, depending on the make and model of the vehicle. Popular cars, or those in high demand, such as luxury or eco-friendly models, typically earn more. Just make sure your car is in good condition, clean, and ready to go whenever someone needs it. Number 5. RV and camper rentals. RV and camper rentals are gaining traction, especially with the rise of van life and adventure travel. If you own an RV or camper that you're not using regularly, renting it out could bring in a hefty amount of money. Families love to rent RVs for vacations, and outdoor enthusiasts often look for affordable ways to experience national parks. Sites like Outdoorsy and RV Share connect RV owners with people looking for a unique travel experience. You can make $500 to $3,000 per rental by listing your RV or camper on sites like RV Share. Larger RVs with more amenities tend to bring in higher rental rates, especially during travel seasons. Depending on the size and features of your RV, you could make anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s per rental. Number 6. Boat rentals. If you're lucky enough to own a boat, don't let it sit idle at the dock. Renting it out for leisure activities, fishing trips, or even parties can be incredibly profitable. Platforms like BoatSetter let boat owners rent out their vessels, connecting you with customers looking for a fun day on the water. Renting out your boat for leisure, fishing, or parties can bring in $300 to $2,000 per day. The exact amount depends on the size and type of boat, as well as demand in your area. Boats can be expensive to maintain, so renting yours out can help offset those costs. Plus, it's a great way to let others enjoy a day on the water without needing to own a boat themselves. Number 7. Bicycle or electric scooter rentals. If you live in a city or tourist area, bicycle and scooter rentals can be an easy and profitable venture. Many tourists and city dwellers are looking for ways to get around quickly, and not everyone wants to rent a car. If you have bikes or electric scooters sitting unused, you can offer them for short-term rentals through local services or apps. This can be a relatively low-maintenance option since bikes and scooters generally require minimal upkeep. Platforms like SpinLister, which facilitates bike rentals, show that typical rental prices range from $10 to $35 per day. This is a low-maintenance way to generate extra income from items you already own. Just make sure you have a good lock system and a way to track them. Number 8 on our list of simple ways to make money renting out your stuff is power tools and yard equipment. Many people don't want to buy power tools or yard equipment for one-time projects. This is where renting them out can be a great opportunity for you. If you have items like lawnmowers, power drills, or saws gathering dust in your garage, consider renting them out to neighbors or through platforms like Fat Llama. Yard equipment like lawnmowers and leaf blowers are especially in demand during certain seasons. People are often willing to rent instead of buying expensive tools they'll rarely use again, even if it's for home improvement or yard maintenance. Renting out tools like lawnmowers, drills, or saws can bring in $10 to $100 per day, depending on the type and condition of the equipment. This is a great way to make use of items that would otherwise sit idle. Number 9. Construction or landscaping equipment. If you own larger equipment like scaffolding, cement mixers, or industrial-grade tools, renting these out can be even more profitable. Construction workers, landscapers, or DIY homeowners often need these tools but don't want to purchase them outright. You could cater to this demand and make substantial money, especially during busy construction seasons. Larger equipment like cement mixers or scaffolding can be rented out for $50 to $300 per day. Contractors and DIY homeowners often need these tools but prefer renting rather than buying expensive equipment. Number 10. Photography or video equipment. High-end cameras, lenses, and other photography or video gear are often out of reach for many aspiring creators. If you own professional-grade equipment, you can rent it out to photographers, videographers, or content creators. Websites like ShareGrid make it easy to list your items and connect with people who need them for short-term projects. Just ensure your gear is insured and that renters are responsible users. High-end cameras, lenses, and lighting equipment can fetch $50 to $500 per day when rented out. Websites like ShareGrid make it easy to connect with photographers and videographers who need this gear for short-term projects. Setting clear guidelines about how your equipment should be handled is key to protecting your investment. Number 11. Garage or storage space. Got extra space in your garage, basement, or attic? Renting out storage space is one of the easiest ways to make passive income. People are always in need of storage for furniture, seasonal items, or boxes they don't want cluttering their home. Platforms like Neighbor let you list your available space and connect with renters who need storage. This is a low-maintenance way to earn extra money. You're essentially offering a safe spot for someone else's belongings, without much effort on your part. Number 12 on our list of simple ways to make money renting out your stuff is driveway or parking space. If you live in a busy area or near an event venue, parking spaces can be in high demand. Renting out your driveway or parking spot is a simple way to make quick cash, especially if you're located in a neighborhood where parking is a hassle. If you live in a high-traffic area or near a popular event venue, renting your driveway can generate $100 to $500 per month. Apps like JustPark make it easy to list your spot and find people willing to pay for the convenience of private parking. Before we continue with the video, take a quick moment to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Plus, we've got some helpful resources in the description. Check them out and share your comments after you're done watching. Number 13. Warehouse or industrial space. If you own larger spaces like warehouses or industrial buildings, renting them out to businesses can bring in substantial income. Small businesses often need temporary storage for inventory, equipment, or other supplies. Renting out a warehouse or industrial space to small businesses can bring in $500 to $5,000 per month. Businesses often need temporary storage for inventory or equipment, making this a great opportunity. Number 14. Clothing or accessories. If you have high-end or designer clothing sitting in your closet, renting it out could be a lucrative side gig. People often rent expensive clothing or accessories for special events like weddings, parties, or photo shoots. Platforms like Rent the Runway allow you to list your items and get them in front of people who want to borrow them for a short time. Renting out high-end clothing or designer accessories, like dresses or handbags, can earn you $30 to $150 per rental. Even trendy handbags and shoes can bring in rental income. If you've got fashionable pieces that don't get much wear, why not make money off them? Number 15. Sports equipment. Bikes, skis, snowboards, kayaks, etc. can be pricey, and many people don't want to invest in gear they'll only use occasionally. If you own this type of equipment, renting it out is an excellent way to make money during peak seasons. Items like skis, snowboards, or kayaks can earn you $20 to $150 per day, especially during peak seasons. Apps like SpinLister or ShareShed make it easy to rent out sports gear to travelers and adventure seekers. It's a great way to keep your equipment in use while also earning extra cash. Number 16 on our list of simple ways to make money renting out your stuff is furniture or home decor. If you have unique or designer furniture pieces that aren't in constant use, consider renting them out. Real estate agents, event planners, and even individuals hosting parties may be interested in renting stylish furniture or decor items for a short period. Staging homes for sale often requires renting furniture to make the space look more appealing, and you can offer your items for this purpose. Renting out unique or designer furniture for home staging or events can generate $50 to $500 per rental. Platforms like Feather or even local rental shops might help you get started. Number 17. Party or event equipment. If you own party or event equipment like tables, chairs, tents, or sound systems, renting these items out can be a profitable side business. Hosting events is expensive, and people often prefer to rent these large items rather than buying them outright. You can offer equipment for weddings, corporate events, or even backyard parties. Renting out items like tables, chairs, or sound systems for parties and events can earn you $100 to $1,000 per event. Consider creating package deals that include multiple items for one price to make the process easier for your customers. Number 18. Musical instruments. Have an old guitar or drum set gathering dust. You could rent out your musical instruments to beginners, students, or even music professionals who need them for a short period. Renting musical instruments like guitars, keyboards, or drum sets can bring in $20 to $100 per day. Music schools and students often seek temporary instrument rentals, and if your equipment is in good condition, it can be a great money-making opportunity. Number 19. Costumes and props. Costumes for theater productions, Halloween, or themed parties can be rented out for a nice income boost. If you have a collection of high-quality costumes or props, you can cater to theater groups or individuals looking for unique pieces. Similarly, if you have themed props or decor, these can be rented out for photo shoots or video productions, making them a unique rental opportunity. You can earn $30 to $200 per rental by renting out costumes for theater productions, Halloween, or themed events. Number 20 on our list of simple ways to make money renting out your stuff is camping or glamping spaces. If you own a large piece of rural property or a scenic backyard, you could offer it as a camping or glamping site. With outdoor vacations on the rise, more people are looking for unique outdoor experiences. Renting your property for camping or glamping can bring in $50 to $300 per night, depending on the amenities offered. Platforms like HipCamp let you list your property and connect with campers who want a peaceful place to stay. Offering extra amenities like fire pits, water, or basic shelter can increase your earnings and make your space more appealing. Number 21. Pools or backyard amenities. Do you have a pool or a hot tub? Renting out these backyard features can be an easy way to make money, especially during the summer. Apps like Swimply connect homeowners with people looking to rent private pool time. Renting out your pool or hot tub can earn you $20 to $100 per hour. Yes, you can charge by the hour, making it a quick and simple way to earn extra income. Number 22. Event or party venues. If you own outdoor space with scenic views, consider renting it out for events like weddings, parties, or corporate gatherings. Beautiful outdoor spaces are in high demand for weddings and large gatherings, and you could offer your venue as a stunning backdrop. Renting your outdoor space as a venue for weddings or parties can bring in $500 to $5,000 per event. By adding features like lighting, tents, or restrooms, you can charge even more for the rental and offer a complete event package. Number 23. Drones. Drones are in demand for everything from photography and video projects to surveying land. If you own a drone, renting it out can be a great side income, especially during wedding season or for real estate photography. You can list your drone on platforms like Fat Llama or directly rent it out to professionals in your area. Drones are often rented for photography, surveying, and video production, and can fetch $50 to $300 per day. Before renting, make sure renters are licensed to use drones and ensure that your equipment is well maintained and protected. The last simple way to make money renting out your stuff is gaming consoles and VR equipment. High-end gaming consoles, especially virtual reality, VR gear, are often sought after for parties, events, or even by people who want to test the technology before buying their own. Renting out gaming consoles or virtual reality, VR gear for parties or events can bring in $20 to $100 per day. Renting out your gaming consoles or VR equipment could be a surprisingly profitable side gig, especially in tech-savvy areas. Just make sure you have insurance or agreements in place to cover any potential damage to your equipment. Key considerations for renting out your items. When renting out your belongings, it's important to consider a few essential factors to protect yourself and your items. Proper planning will ensure a smooth and profitable experience while minimizing risks. Let's take a look at what you should keep in mind before diving into the rental world. Insurance and liability. Before renting out anything, make sure you have the right insurance. Depending on what you're renting out, you may need additional coverage for potential damage or liability. Many rental platforms offer built-in insurance, but double-check to ensure you're fully covered. Renting out your items will inevitably lead to some wear and tear. Make sure you're prepared to maintain or repair your things regularly. Set aside part of your rental earnings for upkeep so you don't run into any surprise costs later. Finally, keep in mind that rental income is still taxable income. Make sure you keep track of your earnings, expenses, and any paperwork needed for tax purposes. You may also want to consult with a tax professional to ensure you're following all the necessary guidelines. Renting out items you already own offers a flexible and rewarding way to boost your income. Your home, car, or even personal belongings can provide countless opportunities to transform unused resources into a reliable stream of cash. By considering your options and taking the necessary precautions, you can effortlessly start earning money on the side. So, why let your belongings sit idle when they can work for you? Take action today and turn your underused assets into a profitable venture. The extra income could help you reach your financial goals faster than you imagined. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget the link in the description.